And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. This afternoon, live softball between the TBC Eagles and the Senators from Davis and Elkins College, coming down from Elkins, West Virginia. Hello, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, my son Dean is our cameraman here for Trinity Baptist College Athletics. The first of two about to get underway between the Eagles and the Senators. We'll give you the batting order in just a moment. Lena Springer on the mound for Trinity Baptist College, and the first batter she will face, second baseman Kelsey Milner. Batting second for the Senators will be center fielder Jordan Crawford. Batting third, the shortstop Alyssa Cairns. Cleanup hitters, the catcher Brittany Wade. The designated player Rhett Persinger will bat fifth. Third baseman Ren Bolter will bat sixth. Jade Ali is in left, batting seventh. Amy Fincham in right bats eighth, and Katie Manson, the first baseman, bats ninth. Springer's first pitch in this ball game is underway with a strike right down the middle. The flex player and doing the pitching for the Senators will be Haley Grindstaff. Springer got the first pitch in for a strike. No balls, one strike. Springer's ready with the next pitch. Square around a bunt right in front of the plate, and catcher Courtney Bird will let that one trickle foul. Good decision. She had no play at first base. No balls, two strikes. The defensive alignment for the Eagles, Moesha Jones is in left, Natalia Lopez in center, Yasmin Brown in right. And we'll give you the infield in just a moment. Springer is ready, no balls, two strikes. Pitch on the way, misses up high. Third baseman Kazira Odoms, at short Gina Ingram, Sierra Warren playing second, and Alexis Adams at first. Courtney Bird behind the plate, catching Lena Springer. One ball, two strikes. Springer is ready. Here comes the pitch. Change up, right back to the box. Springer will field and get the easy out at first. And that's the first out of the ball game. Just underway, the first of two between Trinity Baptist College and NCAA Division II, Davis and Elkins College, coached by Miss Jordan, and that's Jordan Olson rather, and Sydney Turner. And of course the Eagles led by Miss Ashley Forsyth in her second season overall for TBC softball. And Coach Forsyth is assisted by Mr. Jamie Bird. One out, Springer is ready, and a pitch on the way, misses inside. This is the center fielder Jordan Crawford. She's batting .200 on the season. 6 runs driven in. One ball, no strikes, and a pitch on the way. Right at the top of the zone for strike one. Good to see the scoreboard back functioning fully once again. For quite a while the balls did not work, but now I'm able to see and let you know one ball, one strike to count on Jordan Crawford. Pitch on the way. This is a fastball that misses just a little bit up and in. Leadoff hitter Kelsey Milner grounded back to the pitcher. She comes into today's play hitting .239. Depending on the angle of the sun hitting my computer screen, whether or not I'll be able to read that information very well. The 2-1 from Springer and a hard line drive into left field. That is down for a hit. And it gets past Moesha Jones, but no further advancement from Crawford. And the Senators have their first base runner of the ball game. First hit allowed by Springer. With one out, here's the shortstop, Alyssa Cairns. And Cairns hitting .326 so far this season. 1 homer and 11 runs driven in. Runner at first, 1 out. Springer with the pitch. Runner with a good lead off first. That's Crawford. It looked for a moment like she was about to take off. Courtney Bird will throw the ball, and she throws it very well. That pitch missed up. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, and Crawford again got a big lead off first. Once the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, runner may break contact with the bag. 2 balls, no strikes. Springer looking for the sign, gets one she likes, and the pitch on the way. Throw down to second, runner on the move, and she will get in there safely. Ball skipped past Ingram, and the pitch called ball 3. So a runner in scoring position, a stolen base for Jordan Crawford. 3 balls, no strikes for Alyssa Cairns. Runner at second, 1 out. Cairns well ahead in the count, and ball 4 misses up high. And that puts runners at first and second. First walk issued by Lena Springer. Cleanup hitter is the catcher, Brittany Wade. And Wade is hitting .268 this season, 6 runs driven in, and she has an opportunity to drive in at least 1 here in the top of the first. Kazira Odoms at third, playing even with the bag. Alexis Adams doing the same at first. Square around a bunt. Runner's on the move to throw. Gets away from Odoms. It had the runner beat. But that'll be another stolen base for Crawford. That's her second of the inning. And Cairns trails with a stolen base of second. And now the Senators have 2 in scoring position with 1 out and a count of 1 ball, no strikes on their cleanup hitter, Brittany Wade. Springer ready with the 1-0. Wade squared around, pulled it back, and took a strike. And the throw from Bird had the runner beat, but it got past Odoms, and that gives 2 runners in scoring position to the Senators. Wade squaring around, showing bunt once again. The 1-1 pitch on the way. She pulls it back and takes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Springer trying to get Wade and keep that runner at third base at the same time. Here comes that 1-2 swing and a miss. A good changeup by Springer. She gets a huge strikeout. And now she has a chance to get out of the inning without a run scoring, but she'll have to get by the number 5 hitter, Rhett Persinger, the designated player. Persinger wears number 44, hitting .333 on the season, a home run and 3 runs driven in. First pitch on the way is up and in for ball 1. 2 runners in scoring position, a chance for the Senators to get on the board in the top half of the first. Springer looking to get out of this inning. First base is open, and the 1-0 on the way, misses up and away. And that's 2 balls, no strikes. Well, the scoreboard says 1-1, but it looked like both those pitches missed. We'll check what the umpire holds up after this pitch. And on the way, a hot shot into left field. That's a 1-run scoring. Jones throws, and it's cut off. And that's going to be a 2-run single for Rhett Persinger, and the Senators on the board first and leading 2-0. Ball hit very hard, scoring both Crawford from third and Cairns from second. So 2 runs in, a runner at first, 2 outs. Third baseman Ren Bolter at the plate. Unusual number that Bolter wears, number 67. She's hitting .395 on the season, 3 doubles. 5 runs driven in, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Getting the stat information on SenatorNation.com. Softball schedule, roster, and stats information all right there for Davis and Elkins. SenatorNation.com. The 1-0, a changeup that dips a little bit too soon. And now Bolter ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Springer looks in for the sign, and the pitch on the way. Misses outside, and now that gives Bolter a 3-0 advantage. 3 balls, no strikes. Springer will have to come from behind in the count to get the batter. This one called a strike right at the top of the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch on the way. High pop up to the left side. Odoms calls off Ingram and puts it away, and that retires the side. 2 runs score in the inning, and we go to the bottom of the first with Davis leading 2-0. Go to the bottom of the first. A 2-run single by Rhett Persinger has given the Senators a 2-0 lead, and here's a lineup that Coach Forsyth will send to the plate in Game 1. The leadoff hitter is the catcher Courtney Bird. The pitcher Lena Springer bats second. Third baseman Kazira Odoms will bat third. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman Alexis Adams. Sierra Warren bats fifth. She's playing second base. Natalia Lopez in center bats sixth. Gina Ingram at short hitting seventh. Moesha Jones in left batting eighth. And the right fielder is Yasmin Brown, a straight 9 for Coach Ashley Forsyth. She has 1 reserve, Alexandra Toller, whom we may see a little later on. On the mound for the Senators, wearing number 5, Haley Grindstaff. Grindstaff, a freshman from Norfolk, Virginia, on the mound. No wins, 4 losses, .652 earned run average. Facing TBC Eagles for the first time. Crawford walked, or rather got a hit. Cairns drew the walk, both stole bases, and then Persinger drove him in with that base hit in the left field. Bird went after the first pitch and missed. No balls and a strike. Checked her swing in time as that one was a little bit low. Courtney Bird hitting .233, a homer and a couple of RBIs as the Eagles' leadoff hitter, and she's well ahead of this one. Hit it very hard but pulled it foul. So a ball and 2 strikes. Each team has played 14 games so far this season, and each team has had a number of them either postponed or canceled as well. That pitch missed outside, so Bird evens up the count at 2-2. Grindstaff delivers. This changeup dipped a little too soon. So Bird has come back to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, a foul tip right into the mitt. That is strike 3. So Grindstaff fans the first batter she faces. 1 away, base is empty. Here's the pitcher, Lena Springer. Lena has a home run and 3 runs driven in, batting .172 on the season. Up there now trying to start a first inning rally, and she takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1. TBC Eagles men's basketball tonight starts the NCCAA Division II National Championship Tournament. This one is fouled straight back, and the count is even at a ball and a strike. Coach John D. Jones bringing the Eagles up to Bob Jones University tonight at 6. The Eagles will play Johnson University of Tennessee in the quarterfinals of the men's basketball national championship tournament. 1-1, and the pitch is a little bit outside. Count in favor of Springer now at 2-1. Lady Eagles won the National Bible College NIT a week ago, and a gentleman finished as a runner-up. There's a pop-up right to the back of the infield, and caught by Kelsey Milner for out number 2. So congratulations to Coach Judy Allen and the Eagles women's basketball team, the 2019 Bible College NIT National Champions. Gentlemen runner-up have a chance at winning the big one starting tonight. First pitch, strike to Kazira Odoms. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch, ground ball foul down the first base side. Odoms hitting .214 on the season with 2 runs driven in. Grindstaff got ahead very quickly, works quickly, and the pitch popped up and right over my head and out of play. Grindstaff wastes very little time. She gets the ball and she's ready to pitch. Ahead again, no balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch on the way misses down low. So go Eagles. Coach Jones up there in Greenville, South Carolina, ready to take the court in just a couple more hours. If you go to thenccaa.org, click on Championships, you'll be able to find out how to watch that game. It's also in the Facebook page on the men's basketball team. TBC Eagles men's basketball page. I posted the link directly to where you can watch the national championship tournament. Full count. Odoms digs in. Grindstaff delivers a hard drive. Well hit towards left center. It is back and it is gone. Kazira Odoms got a pitch right down the middle, and she drilled it away to left center. The solo home run, and the Eagles are on the board. So they respond to the 2-run first inning that Davis and Elkins had just a half inning ago, and Kazira Odoms, very little, if any, doubt at all about that one, right to the power alley. Cuts the deficit in half, and with 2 outs and the bases empty, it brings up first baseman Alexis Adams. Odoms' first home run of the season. Adams at the plate. She's hitting .185, 2 runs driven in. First pitch on the way is a good fastball, but it misses a little bit inside. Odoms hit that ball very hard. And a swing and a miss. Grindstaff took something off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. So good response for the Eagles after giving up 2 in the top half of the inning. Adams chased one that might have been out of the zone that time, and she's down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grindstaff again working very quickly. Swing and a miss, and that retires a side. Haley Grindstaff struck out 2 in the inning, but the solo home run from Kazira Odoms makes it a 2-1 ball game after 1. Top of the second, and hitters 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Senators. Jade Ali, Amy Fincham, and Katie Manson. Davis and Elkins got 2 in the top of the first. Rhett Persinger, a 2-run single into left. The Eagles came back with 1 in the bottom half. Kazira Odom's a solo shot. So 2-1 as we start inning number 2. Jada Lee at the plate, batting 152. If I'm reading this correctly, she has hit a home run and driven in 3 on the season. Steps in there to face Springer, and first pitch of the inning is up and away for ball 1. Absolutely gorgeous Thursday afternoon here on the west side of Jacksonville. Not a cloud in the sky, and we're sitting in the mid to upper 60s right now. Temperatures will cool down as the sun starts to get behind the trees before long, but this is the best weather we've had all week. Dean and I have been out here a couple of times this week already doing Trinity Christian Academy softball, and it has been very cold. Now, those of you watching from West Virginia, you probably don't feel too sorry for us. 2 balls, no strikes, and a pitch on the way right down the middle. Good take by Ali. Make sure you get the pitch you want, especially when ahead in the count. Big gap in left center for Ali. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Springer. Line drive and a base hit right in front of Jones, who fields it well and gets it back in quickly. So the leadoff hitter aboard. That is hit number 3 off Springer. Moesha Jones, a left fielder. Gina Ingram, the shortstop. Members of that women's basketball team that took home the Bible College NIT Championship banner from Mount Hope, West Virginia at Appalachian Bible College this past weekend. Hello, Dr. Adam Christmas. Stopping into the bleachers, saying hello, watching out the ball game here this afternoon. So again, congratulations to the Lady Eagles women's basketball team. Runner on the move, throw down is in plenty of time, and Ingram, though, could not hold on, and that's going to go as a stolen base for Ali. That's twice that Bird has beaten the runner to the bag, but not gotten the out. Let's hope that doesn't come back to hurt the Eagles. Stolen base for Ali. She's at second, nobody out. Fincham at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, pitch on the way, misses up and in. Count of 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch on the way. Call the strike on the outside corner. Fincham getting that running start. Many softball players will do that. Try to get the ball on the ground and leg out a base hit. Springer takes a long look in, gets the sign, and delivers. This one in the dirt, blocked by Bird, and that'll hold the runner to second base. And time called as Coach Forsyth wants to head out to the mound and talk over some things with Springer and her infield. Well, we'll take advantage of this opportunity, give you some of the upcoming ball games for both teams on the field. And as we normally do, we'll start with our guests. After today's doubleheader here at TBC, the Senators are at Glenville State for a doubleheader on March 13th. Then on Saturday the 16th, 2 at home against Tiffin College before going back on the road March 22nd to Ursuline College in Pepper Pike, Ohio. 3 balls and a strike. Give you a little bit more of that upcoming schedule when we get another opportunity. Pitch on the way, ball 4, and the first 2 runners aboard here in the top of the second. Walk number 2 issued by Springer. Katie Manson at the plate, Senators' number 9 hitter. 257 on the season, 3 runs driven in, a chance to add number 4. First pitch from Springer, square around a bunt, And she yanked it foul. That'll all likelihood pull the corner infielders in. Odom very tight now at third base. Adams in front of the bag at first. Gina Ingram shading over toward third to take a potential throw. No balls and a strike. Manson not showing. Now squares around, gets the bunt down, and it turns left. And that is a foul ball for a count of 0-2. With 2 strikes, let's see what Manson has in mind. Odoms backs up a couple of steps, but still well in front of the bag. Adams in tight down the first baseline as well. The 0-2 on the way, taking this time, and it looked like Manson was pulled back, ready to swing, but that one was up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another long look in. Now the pitch. Change up. Tapped down the left side. Right side, rather. Adams will pick it up and tag the runner. Well, it goes as a ground out, but it has the exact same effect as the sacrifice bunt attempt. It moves both runners. Ali to third and Fincham to second. 1 out. Kelsey Milner at the plate. Grounded back to the pitcher to start off the ball game. Tomorrow night, Trinity Baptist College baseball plays Trinity International University. We'll have that game here on YouTube and also on our radio station. Hard ground ball towards short. Ingram will field and throw to first and get the out. Another runner moves into third. So that stolen base that really, let's be honest, should have been an out at second comes back to score. That is an RBI for Milner. 6-3 on the putout, and Fincham advances to third. And, of course, you don't know exactly what would have happened, but that ground ball could have ended the inning. Crawford at the plate, 1 for 1 with a run scored, and she takes the first pitch outside. So the Senators taking advantage of an extra opportunity, and they turned it into a run and lead now 3-1. 1 ball, no strikes. Springer delivers, and this one's called a strike right on the inside corner. That was a very hard fastball, probably the hardest one that Springer has thrown so far today. 1 ball, 1 strike. Springer delivers, and a check swing, and we'll see if she went around. No indication yet. Now they point down, and yes, that is a swing. So Springer gets the call, and she's ahead 1-2. Had to hit her out in front of the changeup. Let's see if she slows it down again. 1-2 on the way. Fastball misses high. So a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. That radio station, FM 91.7 The Truth, WTRJ here in Jacksonville, and also on www.ilovethetruth.com. This one is fouled off, and the count remains 2-2. So another double broadcast for TBC Eagles baseball tomorrow night at 7. And then Saturday's doubleheader begins at 12 noon between Trinity Baptist and Trinity International, video only here on YouTube, TBC Eagles. The 2-2 misses up high, and the count is full. Crawford line one down the left field line, a first time up, stole 2 bases and ended up scoring on the base hit by Persinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Springer delivers and misses low in the dirt, and that puts runners at the corners. 3rd walk for Lena Springer. Middle of the batting order coming up now. Alyssa Carnes. She walked, stole the base, and ended up scoring a run in the 1st. Karen's at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. Pitch on the way. Runners going. Bird throws down to second again in time, but into center field. And another run scores. That one hit the dirt. That one's going to go as a stolen base. And then an error on the catcher to allow the run to score. Runner at second, 2 out. 2 runs in, and Springer delivers, and this one is up high. "4-1 in favor of the Senators. Two balls, no strikes. Springer takes a long look in. Now we're ready. Here's the pitch. And this one misses a little bit low. First base is open. Karen's well ahead. Here's a pitch. And ball 4 puts another runner aboard. That is a 3rd walk of the inning allowed by Springer. 2 on, 2 out. Brittany Wade at the plate. She went down on strikes in the first. Wade at the plate. Runners at first and second. Springer's ready. First pitch, call the strike, and Bird came up ready to fire. Crawford, who's already stolen 3 bases, got a huge lead and looked like she was ready to try to take third once again. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way is called strike 2. Brittany Wade at the plate, a junior from Windsor, Virginia. Chance to tack on to this current 2-run inning. Squares around, shows bunt, pulls back, and is hit by the pitch, and that loads up the bases. Ball got her flush in the arm. And with 2 outs, Rhett Persinger back at the plate. She's a young lady who drove in both runs in the first with a base hit into left. Rhett Persinger, a junior from Jonesboro, Tennessee. Chance to tack on. 4-1, Davis and Elkins currently leads. Senators are at Lake Erie on March 23rd and home against Glenville State on March 27th. Pitch on the way, grounded hard to Ingram at short. She'll go the short route, and Sierra Warren takes the throw, and that retires a side. The ball hit very well. Eagles are able to end the inning, but 2 more runs score. 1 hit. 3 walks and a hit batsman, and we go to the bottom of the second. Senators lead it 5-1. Bottom of the second, Eagles trail 5-1. They have Sierra Warren, Natalia Lopez, and Gina Ingram at the plate. 2 runs in the first for the Senators, 3 in the second rather. And Trinity got 1 in the first, a solo homer by Kazira Odoms. So 5-2, Sierra Warren at the plate now for Trinity Baptist College. Sierra's hitting 185 with an RBI. First pitch from Grindstaff. Strike called right on the corner. Grindstaff hasn't put much over the heart of the plate yet. She's hit the corners pretty well through the first inning. The one that she made a mistake with, though, Odoms hit it out. This one misses a little bit low and inside. One ball, one strike, pitch on the way, swing and a miss. So a count of 1-2. Warren digs back in and gets a good rip and fouls it right back into the net. One ball, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, swing and a miss. That is strike 3, and that's the 3rd strikeout for Grindstaff. 1 out, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Natalia Lopez. Lopez hitting 1 out of 20 so far this season, and the first pitch misses down low. One ball, no strikes. Grindstaff delivers. And a fastball past the hitter makes it 1-1. This was a good swing and a foul straight back into the net. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 on the way, strike 3. Number 4 for Grindstaff. She gets the first 2. Here's a shortstop, Gina Ingram. Not too many numbers on Ingram, as she just joined the team recently because she was playing women's basketball. Takes the first pitch for a strike. She's had 3 at-bats so far this season, no hits yet. She has gotten on base, however, one time getting hit by a pitch. No balls and a strike, pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Now Grindstaff 1 strike away from getting all 3 hitters in the inning. The 0-2 on the way, strike 3 called on the outside corner. And Grindstaff strikes out the side. Eagles go down in order, and after 2, it is Davis and Elkins 5, Trinity Baptist 1. Top of the third, 5-1 Senators lead. Rin Bolter at the plate. She's 0 for 1. A pop-up to the third baseman, Odoms, ended the first inning. Senators got 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and lead at 5-1. First pitch on the way, and it misses outside. One ball, no strikes. Springer checks her sign, now ready, and a pitch on the way. Another one that misses low and outside. Bolter came in hitting .395. Very nice batting average. 2 balls, no strikes. Hard shot right back to the box, and Springer is able to get the out at first. Bolter hit that ball about as hard as anyone can. Nice play by Springer. 1 away. One out. Jade Ali, the left fielder, at the plate. She's 1 for 1 with a stolen base and a run scored. Pitch on the way is outside corner for strike 1. A little bit of a late call, but Springer gets the strike. Pitch on the way, and it is upstairs. I was checking the scorebook and had a young lady check over with our official scorekeeper, Mrs. Bird. It is 4-1. The scoreboard says 5. Pitch on the way, ground ball towards third. Odoms fields, throws it up high and into right field, and that's going to allow a runner to take second. Ali not content to stop there. She's on her way to third, and that is a 3-base error on the third baseman, Kazira Odoms. Okay, so some corrections going on. I thought I had forgotten to mark a run scoring to make it 5-2 in the second inning, but it is 4-2 is what I'm just told. But that 5th run at third. Amy Fincham at the plate. She walked and scored in the second. Pitch on the way is a little bit high. So I had 4-1, and I saw 5 on the board, and thought I had mismarking something, but looks like it is correct at 4-1. We'll have to check again when we get a chance. Now we're going to have a batter called out at the plate. On the bunt, the ball hit the batter out of the batter's box, so she is out, and that'll go down as a catcher unassisted. Big break for the Eagles, 2 outs. And a runner at third for the first baseman, Katie Manson. So now Springer could get out of this inning, work around the error if she can get Manson, and the first pitch misses outside. So Fincham tried to lay down the bunt. It hit her in fair territory outside the batter's box. So that was the reason for the out. All runners have to return, and this one is fouled off. So again, it goes down as a catcher unassisted and a put out for Courtney Bird. 1 ball, 1 strike after the foul. Springer just wants another ball. So I'm going to check one more time between innings to make sure we have the score correct. I have 4-1. The board says 5. Pitch on the way, and this one hits the batter on the bounce. And that'll put Manson aboard with 2 outs. Ali will have to return to third. So runners at the corners. Second batter that Springer has hit. 2 outs. Here's a leadoff hitter, Kelsey Milner. She's 0 for 2, but her last time up, a ground ball to the shortstop brought home a run. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Springer takes a long look in. Pitch on the way. Line drive towards left, right at Moesha Jones. She takes 1 step and makes the catch. Very hard hit ball, but Jones right in front of it. An error and a hit batsman, but no runs, and we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Eagles coming to bat. Okay, bottom of the 3rd. It is 4-1 in favor of the Senators. Thank you, Mrs. Bird, the official scorekeeper. First pitch to Moesha Jones is right down the middle for a strike. Moesha also just coming off the women's basketball team. Nothing out of 3 so far this season. And this fastball misses outside. Grindstaff works very quickly. 1 ball, 1 strike. She gets the ball and she's ready to pitch. Here's the 1-1 downstairs in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. So the Senators got 2 in the first and 2 in the second. Pitch on the way is a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike to Moesha Jones. 3-1 on the way is strike 2. Little tough to tell on the inside and outside corners from our vantage point. It's a payoff pitch on the way. Ball 4. Moesha Jones is aboard. Eagles get the leadoff hitter on. That's the first walk allowed by Grindstaff. So runner at first, nobody out. Number 9 hitter, right fielder Yasmin Brown. Yasmin 2 for 21 on the season, 2 runs driven in. Pitch on the way is a little bit high. One ball, no strikes. And a pitch. Line drive into right field. That's a base hit just over the head of Milner. For a moment, I thought second baseman Milner might have a chance to make the play. It was just out of her reach. And that's a base hit for Brown. Eagles have the potential tying runs on base. Hit number 2 for Trinity Baptist, and it brings up the top of the order. Catcher Courtney Bird went down on strikes to lead off the ball game. Bird has a lot of power. She can hit the ball out of here. First pitch on the way and taken a little bit inside. Bird has 1 home run so far this season. It came here against Columbia International. That pitch missed a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. This one misses a little bit low. So Bird well ahead, 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way, and ball 4 will load up the bases. Good patience by the Eagles here in the bottom of the third. Time called. Coach Jordan Olson back on the mound to talk to Grindstaff. We'll pause here and be right back in just a moment. Lena Springer at the plate with the potential tying runs in scoring position. Eagles have the bases loaded, nobody out. Springer popped up to the second baseman her first time up, and the first pitch misses low and away. Robert Herrera checking us out, leaving a comment in the top chat. Can't quite see it as well as I usually can, but thank you, Robert Herrera, letting us know you're watching the ball game. Ball 2. And Springer well ahead in the count. Have a Senators fan also checking us out, cheering on Davis and Elkins. Ball 3 misses. My son Dean, our cameraman, getting a shout out from Mr. Herrera. Always like seeing your name pop up. We're glad you're able to watch our ball games. 3 balls, no strikes, ball 4, and that's going to bring home a run. That is a third walk of the inning issued by Grindstaff. This one results in an RBI for Lena Springer, and it is 4-2. Bird advances to second, Brown to third, Jones scores. Bases are still loaded with nobody out. Here's Kazira Odoms. She put one over the left center field fence her first time up. And the first pitch misses low and away. I believe that's a 9th in a row out of the zone from Grindstaff. And ball 2 misses down low and nearly got by the catcher. Wade, though, able to put her body in front of it, keep all runners where they are. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch, ball 3. Now Odoms, who had to duck out of the way of that one, can be very patient and make sure she gets one that she really likes, and if not, it could bring home a run with a walk. Time called. Wade heads out to the mound. Coach Olson has already used a trip this inning. And now a couple of Senators are heading over to the bullpen. You know, considering the distance that the Senators have come from Elkins, West Virginia, they brought a pretty good following here to Jacksonville. 3 balls, no strikes, pitch on the way, ball 4, and that brings home another run. Credit Odoms with her second RBI of the day. Eagles have pulled to within 1. Yasmin Brown scores. Courtney Bird to third. Lena Springer to second. Odoms with an RBI walk. That's 2 in a row, Springer and Odoms. And that looks like that is going to be all for Haley Grindstaff. See who this new pitcher is on the mound. It is number 22, Caitlin Cobb. We'll tell you a little bit more about her in just a moment here on TBC Eagles. Caitlin Cobb takes over on the mound, and she's coming into a tough situation. Bases loaded, nobody out, 2 runs in. Grindstaff, 2+ innings, 2 runs, but she's also responsible for the 3 base runners. 2 hits, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Number 4 hitter Alexis Adams at the plate with a chance to at least tie the game or possibly put the Eagles ahead. First pitch on the way, and this one is inside. Caitlin Cobb on the mound, making her 7th appearance. 5 1/3 innings, 9 runs all earned. Pitch on the way, long drive down the left field line, but Adams got out in front. It cleared the fence, but foul. Alexis Adams all over that fastball. Unfortunately, again, a little bit too far out in front, but she got a terrific swing. Let's hope she doesn't get too eager. There's an Eagle at every base, a count of 1-1. Adams, a cleanup hitter, went down on strikes to end the first inning. Cobb ready with the 1-1, and this one's called strike 2 on the inside corner. Adams, I don't think she agreed with the call, but she's down 1-2. Cobb trying to get out of a big jam. 1-2 on the way. Fly ball into right center. That should score a run. The catch is made. Here comes a throw, and Bird puts on the brakes on a fantastic throw from center fielder Jordan Crawford. She made the catch, had to turn around and fired a strike to the plate. So all runners hold, and it brings up second baseman Sierra Warren. She was one of 3 strikeout victims of Grindstaff in the second when Grindstaff got all 3 batters. Warren with a chance to drive in the run. First pitch on the way, popped it up, and back into the bleachers. No balls and a strike. Warren has 1 run batted in this season. A chance to get at least 1 here. She had a pretty good cut, but fouled that one back. Cobb in bright sunshine, Wade in the batter. In the shade, there's a ground ball up the middle, a base hit. Bird scores. Here comes Springer. She will score. Another runner now on her way to second as the ball gets by. That is a 2-run single for Sierra Warren, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Bird and Springer both score. Eagles lead now 5-4. Also on the play, Kazira Odoms to third. Warren gets a single. She went to second on the throw. Both those runs charged to Grindstaff. Runner at third still belongs to her. Natalia Lopez at the plate. Chance to tack on an insurance run. Here's the first pitch, and this one misses outside. Warren got the hard ground ball. Hit off the glove of Milner, but a very tough play. She had to range far up the middle. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one's called a strike on the outside corner. One ball, 1 strike. Lopez with 2 runners in scoring position. Pitch on the way, and it's on the corner for strike 2. 4 runs are in. Eagles lead 5-4. Still batting in the bottom of the third with 1 out. Pitch on the way, chopped off the plate and foul. Remember, that plate is not an automatic foul ball. It's actually in fair territory. That ball hit and just took a back turn. So Lopez returns to the plate. Lopez has very good speed. She can get the ball on the ground. She has a good chance to beat it out. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and this one misses well outside. Natalia, also a very good volleyball player here at TBC. Last year played women's basketball. This year, volleyball and softball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, change up, had her out in front. That is out number 2. First strikeout for Cobb. Gina Ingram at the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. There are 2 outs, however. Cobb came into a tough situation. Allowed a base hit, 2 runs scored, and then she got the strikeout just a moment ago. Ingram called out on strikes to end the second. She's had only 4 at-bats this season because of the basketball team. Now has a chance to give her team some insurance. Ingram also a member of the women's volleyball team, 3-sport athlete. First pitch, ground ball right back to the box. Cobb will field and throw to first, and that retires a side. The Eagles, though, get 4 runs. 2 hits. There were 3 walks in the inning as well. After 3, it's Trinity Baptist 5, Davis and Elkins 4. Eagles lead 5-4 after 3, a 4-run bottom of the 3rd. So as we go to the 4th, 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Senators, Crawford, Cairns, and Wade. Lena Springer now has the lead. Up to her to try to keep it there, and the first pitch is upstairs for ball 1. So the book is now closed on Haley Grindstaff. 4 runs, all earned. High pop-up, and this one is caught by Courtney Bird. Check that. 5 runs for Grindstaff, all of them earned. Courtney Bird puts away the first out, and it brings up the number 3 hitter, shortstop Alyssa Cairns. Cairns has walked twice, stolen a base, and scored a run. First pitch is a little bit low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Springer taking her time in bright sunshine, batter and catcher in the shade, and this one misses down low. Sun has started to creep behind the trees behind us. Most of the field still in the bright sunshine. First base and down the left field line in the shadows as well. 2 balls, no strikes, and this changeup misses up high. Three balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way is low for ball 4. So 1 out, Cairns aboard. That is walk number 5 from Lena Springer. Number 4 hitter, Brittany Wade. She has struck out. Last time up, hit by a pitch. Karen's the runner at first with 1 out. Springer delivers, swing and a miss at a ball that Wade chased downstairs. And no balls and a strike. Springer taking her time once again. Pitch on the way. This one misses up and outside. No, it's called a strike. Another late call. No balls, 2 strikes. I thought that was up and away, but the late call says strike 2. The 0-2 on the way. Change-up, swing, and a miss. That's the second time that Springer has gotten Wade. And there are 2 outs with Karen's still at first. Strikeout number 2 for Lena Springer. Designated player, Retta Persinger at the plate. She's 1 for 2 with 2 runs driven in. Both those came on an RBI single in the first, 2-run single, and a pitch on the way on the outside corner for a strike. Karen's drew a 1-out walk. She's still at first, now 2 outs. Springer takes her time again, now ready. The 0-1, high pop up. Shallow left field. Ingram right behind the dirt. Lost her footing, but snow cones the ball and holds on. Nice play by the freshman Gina Ingram. And that ends the inning. A walk, but nothing else. A runner left at first. And we go to the bottom of the 4th with the Eagles leading 5-4. Bottom of the 4th, the Eagles batted around in the 3rd and got 4 runs. And Moesha Jones, who started that rally with the walk and then later scored a run, will try to do it again as the first hitter in the bottom of the 4th. Eagles lead at 5-4. Caitlin Cobb in relief with the first pitch, fastball for a strike. No balls and a strike. Jones digs in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jones might have pulled off that one. And she's down in the count, 0-2. Yasmin Brown on deck. She was part of that rally with a base hit and a run scored. Pitch on the way. This one a little bit outside. Less than an hour away from tip-off up at Bob Jones University. Eagles men's basketball playing in the NCCAA National Championship Tournament. Round 1 started today. Now, barring any delays due to earlier games, tip-off about 55 minutes away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That ball had some drop to it. And that is out number 1. That is strikeout number 2 for Caitlin Cobb. Yasmin Brown at the plate. 1 for 1 with a run scored. Cobb is ready. First pitch and chopped foul right into the dugout. Kind of hit inside and popped back out. Yasmin Brown looped one into right center. I thought that ball was going to be caught. It was just out of the reach of Milner. She later on scored. Chased one up and out of the zone that time, and now it's no balls, 2 strikes. And she tried to hold up, but could not. She went too far. Courtney Bird waits on deck, hoping to get up there with a runner on base. The 0-2 dips down a little bit too low. Cobb's pitches drop, and they drop a lot. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cobb delivers. Ground ball. Cobb is able to field it and make the flip to first for out number 2. Brown kind of cue-balled it right off the end of the bat. Ball started to turn away from the pitcher, but Cobb was able to corral it and get the out. So 2 down, base is empty for Courtney Bird. She is 0 for 1, a walk and a run in the 3rd. Hit hard towards short, and that's going to be an error on the shortstop, Alyssa Cairns. Eagles get a break, have a runner at first with 2 outs. Pitcher Lena Springer brought home a run with a bases-loaded walk in the 3rd. So Bird at first. Springer at the plate. She has gone deep once this season. Pitch on the way is a strike. Bird on the move, throw down. And Bird is able to slide around the tag. It looked like the throw had just beaten her, but a great slide by Courtney Bird. So give her a stolen base. Pitch was called a strike, and now Springer has an RBI opportunity. Cobb delivers, and a fastball misses up high. One ball, 1 strike. A base hit, should be able to score. The very fast Courtney Bird from second base. Here's the 1-1. Check swing, and she held up in time as the pitch missed outside. Two balls and a strike. Springer ahead in the count. Pitch on the way, and a drive down a right field line. It hits the bag. It's a fair ball. Bird will round third. She will score. Nice play in right by Amy Fincham to keep the hitter at first base, but that is an RBI single for Lena Springham. That ball hit the bag, and Courtney Bird scores the 6th run of the ball game for the Eagles. Again, credit the right fielder Fincham with getting the ball back in a hurry and keeping Springer to a single. This first pitch missed inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, the temperatures are still in the high 60s, but with the sun behind the trees putting us in the shade, it feels a little cooler. Line drive, base hit for Kazira Odoms. This is the 3rd time she's been on base today. A home run and a bases-loaded walk, 2 RBIs, and now a base hit. Springer advances to second. The run that Bird scored is unearned, but it's on the board. Alexis Adams at the plate. Last time up, a line drive into center. Crawford ran down and turned and fired to keep the runner at third base. At that time, Bird ended up scoring, however. That pitch missed a little bit low. So Adams 0 for 2. Came close to a grand slam before that line out into center. Had the distance, got it over the fence, but pulled it foul. Line drive into the gap. That's a base hit. It's going to roll to the wall. That could score 2. Springer scores. Odom around third. A play at the plate. It is not in time. That is a 2-run double for Alexis Adams, And the Eagles lead 8-4. Kazira Odoms hustling all the way around from first. The throw was a little high. It was a close play at the plate, but Odoms was able to get in under the throw and the tag. Now Coach Olson wants to come out. Not sure what she's going to talk about. Now I see that it will be a pitching change. New pitcher on the mound. We'll tell you about her in just a moment here on TBC Eagles. Alexis Adams just brought home 2. The Eagles have 3 runs in the inning. Ava Willis now on the mound for Davis and Elkins. ERA of exactly 3. This is her 3rd appearance. And the first pitch to Sierra Warren is in there for a strike. Caitlin Cobb, 1 total inning, 3 runs, all unearned. She is responsible for the runner at second. 4 hits allowed, and the pitch on the way, misses up and away. The error with 2 outs and the bases empty opened the door, and the Eagles have scored 3 since. Have a chance with the runner at second to add on another. Warren at the plate. Ball gets away from the catcher, and Adams will take third. That'll be a wild pitch charge to the new pitcher, Willis. Now the Eagles have another insurance run just 60 feet away. 2 balls, no strikes to Sierra Warren. She had a 2-run single in the 3rd. Pitch on the way, ball 3, misses up and in. Warren 1 for 2, struck out her first time up, then brought home 2 with that base hit in the right in that 4-run 3rd inning for the Eagles. 3 balls and a strike, and the pitch is in there for strike 2. Ava Willis, 2 1/3 total innings so far, 1 earned run to her credit. Payoff pitch on the way. It is popped foul and into the net. Eagles have scored 3 in the inning, leading 8-4, bottom of the 4th. First of 2, Game 2 will start approximately a half hour after the conclusion of this one. We'll stop the feed and start up a new one when Game 2 is ready to begin. Another payoff pitch, a high pop foul, out of play, and this one kind of hugged the tight wire up above and looked like a circus act for a moment. It rolled a good 4 to 5 feet before it dropped off that wire. Warren staying alive, getting at least one more pitch. Big gap in left center. Another payoff pitch, and this one's fouled off to the right side. Here's a gentleman getting a workout chasing down these foul balls. He's going to give way to a young lady this time. Another payoff pitch. Willis looking right into the sun. 3 balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way, grounded towards third. It'll be fielded, throw to first, in the dirt, but dug out. Nice scoop by Katie Manson to end the inning. However, the Eagles get 3 unearned runs, and after 4, Trinity Baptist leads it 8-4. Top of the fifth, the Eagles lead at 8-4. Solo shot by Kazira Odoms in the first, 4 runs in the third, 3 more in the fourth. Davis and Elkins got 2 runs in each of the first 2 innings, and Trinity Baptist leads 8-4 as we start the top of the fifth. Rin Bolter, Jade Ali, Amy Fincham due up for the Senators. Bolter, nothing out of 2, a pop up to third, and a ground ball back to the pitcher. Again, the first of 2. We'll stop the feed when this one finishes and start up a new one right when game 2 is ready to begin. First pitch from Springer on the outside corner for a strike, and Springer now with a 4-run lead. Looks like she's pumped up because that was a good, hard fastball right on the outside corner. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way, and this one is a little bit off the corner. Bolter came in, said it a couple times already, but worth noting, 395 on the season. 0 for 2 so far today, and a pitch on the way. Hot shot into right. That's a base hit. Yasmin Brown picks it up, gets the ball back in quickly. Bolter drilled that one. Good thing she put it on the ground because that one might have gotten out of here in a hurry had she gotten some lift to it. So Bolter at first. Jade Ali, the scheduled hitter. She is 1 for 2. A single and a stolen base in the second, and she ended up scoring a run. Looks like we're going to have a new runner at first base. Caitlin Giffen is running after Bolter's base hit. So it'll be Caitlin Giffen, pinch running. So a runner at first, nobody out. Springer's first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. So now Coach Olson, looks like she's electing to go with the speed. 1 ball, no strikes. Springer delivers. Hard drive into left field. Jones trapped it. The ball hit the ground, but she kept it from getting behind her, and she kept a lead to a single. Nice job by the very athletic Moesha Jones. The ball clearly hit the ground, no question about it, but she was able to keep it in front of her. Keep runners at first and second. So a single for Jade Ali, her second of the ball game. No outs, first and second for Amy Fincham, the right fielder. And the first pitch misses upstairs. Fincham walked and scored in the second. In the third, she tried to bunt, but the ball hit her in fair territory, and that went down as an automatic out. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, in the dirt, it gets by Bird, and both runners will advance. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Springer. Don't want to give the team extra opportunities. But now 2 in scoring position, nobody out. And Fincham ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes, and Coach Forsyth wants to make sure that Springer's all right. After today, Trinity Baptist will head downtown on Saturday to play NAIA Edward Waters College in downtown Jacksonville. That doubleheader begins at 1. Then the Eagles are going to have some time off. Spring break begins at the end of this week, and the Eagles' next game will be March 28th. They had one scheduled for the 14th, but that got canceled. So at Kaiser University, March 28th. 2 balls, no strikes. Down the left field line, it hits the bag, and that's going to be a base hit. No one is able to advance, but it does load up the bases. Fincham hit the bag and got herself an infield single, and now the Senators in business with bases loaded and nobody out. Katie Manson at the plate. She's 0 for 1. Pop up, Check that, a ground ball to the first baseman and a hit batsman. This one misses outside, and Manson represents now the potential tying run. March 29th, Eagles will be here at home against Ed Waters. TBCEagles.com. 1 ball, no strikes, and a good swing, and Manson fouled it off. She took a big rip at that pitch from Springer. Eagles want, of course, to get the force at home if possible, but they really just need to get somebody out. Try to avoid the big inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. A changeup that misses inside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Or check that, 2 balls, 1 strike. A lot going on, a lot to keep track of. Springer delivers. Line drive into left field. That's going to score at least 2, maybe all 3. 2 runs are in. Here's another runner to the plate, and that is going to go as a 3-run double for Katie Manson. She hit a line drive that knuckled on Ingram, the shortstop, and it cleared the bases, and it's now an 8-7 ball game and still nobody out. Manson drilled that one, got herself 3 RBIs. Manson came into today's play with 3, and now looks like we're going to have another runner heading to second base wearing number 6, Peyton Maddie. Giffen, Ali, and Fincham all scored on the double. Still nobody out. Runner at second, representing the tying run. Springer winds and delivers. A high foul down the right side and out of play. 3-run double has pulled Davis and Elkins to within 1. Again, the potential tying run at second. Kelsey Milner trying to drive her in. She's 0 for 3 with a run batted in already today. And pitch hit hard towards third. Odoms fields, throws to first, gets the out. Maddie, however, does take third base on the play. Eagles do get the out. Runner at third, 1 down for the center fielder, Jordan Crawford. She is 1 for 2. She's also stolen 3 bases. Single, walk, and a pop-up to the catcher. First pitch from Springer on the outside corner for a strike. No balls and a strike. Springer trying to keep that tying run at third base. High pop-up on the infield. That should help. And catch is made by Odoms without an advance. Nice job by Springer to keep the runner at third. Now a chance to get out of the inning and hold on to the lead. Alyssa Cairns at the plate. She has walked all 3 times so far today. Stolen base and a run scored as well in the first. Maddie at third, representing the tying run, and the first pitch is outside. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 5th, the Eagles have the bottom half of the order. 6, 8, and 9 due up. 1 ball, no strikes. And this one hits the batter, and that puts the potential go-ahead run at first base. That is the 3rd batter that Springer has hit. And it brings up the cleanup hitter, Brittany Wade. She is 0 for 2. Hit by a pitch in the 2nd, sandwiched in between a couple of strikeouts. Springer's been able to get her twice with the changeup. And again, Springer a chance to get out of the inning and still hold on to the lead. Wade shows bunt. Pulls it back, pitch on the way, grounded into the hole, but cut off by Odoms. Throw to first in time, and the Eagles do get out of the inning with the lead. Ball kind of died as it hit the infield, and that gave Odoms a chance to make the play. However, a 3-run double by Katie Manson has cut the deficit for the Senators down to 1. Bottom of the 5th coming up. TBC leads 8-7. We go to the bottom of the 5th. A lot of action as the Eagles lead at 8-7. Natalia Lopez, Gina Ingram, Moesha Jones, scheduled hitters. If anyone gets on, Brown, and then the top of the order. Katie Manson drove in all 3 runners with a double in the left, and that made it 8-7. Eagles now looking to tack on some insurance. Lopez at the plate. She has struck out twice. Drops down the bunt, but it's going to trickle foul. Lopez hustling, and she brings a lot of speed to the base paths. Unfortunately, that one turned left, and Lopez will return to the plate. Rinbolter back at third base. She got a base hit, came out for a pinch runner. Katie Manson also back at first. There's a ground ball right at Bolter. She's able to corral it and get the out at first. 1 away. Gina Ingram at the plate. Called out on strikes and a ground ball back to the pitcher. Don't go anywhere. Looks like this one's going to be pretty exciting all the way to the end. Another one to come as well. First pitch on the way, and a good swing by Ingram, and it's fouled back. Ingram down, no balls, and a strike. Pitch on the way, Ava Willis. Changeup had Ingram out in front. And Willis ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Willis came on in relief of Caitlin Cobb. Haley Grindstaff started. Pitch on the way, the 0-2, ground ball towards short. Fielded, throw to first is in time. Alyssa Cairns makes the play, 2 down. Well, there are 2 outs last inning when the Eagles ended up scoring 3 times. Let's see if they can start up another rally. Moesha Jones at the plate. She has walked and scored and gone down on strikes. First pitch misses inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Good rip by Jones, and she fouled it straight back. She just missed drilling it. There's a huge gap in the alley in left center. Left fielder Jade Ali hugging the line. Straight away in center is Jordan Crawford. Same thing in right. Finchman very close to the line. Swing and a miss. Jones now down 1-2. So Jones can get the ball anywhere in between from gap to gap, save for right at the center fielder. She has a chance to run for a while. Instead, though, she takes strike 3 on the outside corner. Eagles go down in order in the bottom of the 5th after 5. Trinity Baptist leads it 8-7. Top of the 6th, Eagles clinging to a 1-run lead. It is 8-7. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Senators. Retta Persinger, Rin Bolter, and Jade Ali. Persinger got the scoring started with a 2-run single in the 1st. Since then, it's been back and forth. Eagles fell behind 4-1. Took a 5-4 lead, then extended it to 8-4. It is now 8-7. Springer with the first pitch. Good fastball for a strike. Springer has gone all the way so far. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way, misses down low. Springer's allowed 7 hits, 7 runs. This one misses outside, 2 balls and a strike. Six of those runs earned. 2-1 to the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 6th. Pitch on the way, hit hard, grabbed by Odoms, throw to first, low, but Adams is able to dig it out for the out. Odoms to Adams, 1 away. Kazira Odoms made a nice backhanded play. Got off a strong throw. Alexis Adams had to dig it out of the dirt. She was able to make the play to complete the out. Rin Bolter singled to lead off that 3-run 5th inning. Her pinch runner, Griffin, ended up scoring. First pitch misses for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Bolter 1 for 3. And the pitch. High fly ball. That's got a chance. It is back and it is caught right at the fence by Moesha Jones. Right in front of the Trinity Christian Academy Just Do It Nike sign. That ball looked like it had a chance to leave the yard. Jones caught the ball, held on as she fell down, and that's out number 2. Trinity Christian Academy softball plays right here on this same field. The Lady Conquerors, 5 wins, no losses officially. 6-1 counting 2 preseason ball games. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. The Lady Conquerors, the defending state runner-up from a year ago, looking to make it back to their 4th consecutive Final Four appearance this season. No balls and a strike. Springer delivers. Looper towards short, over the head of Ingram, and that's a base hit. Jada Lee has her 3rd base hit and the 4th time she's been on base. Now 3 for 4 officially. The other time she reached on an error. She's also scored twice. Brings up the right fielder, Amy Fincham, who has scored twice herself. Last time up, a base hit and scored on the double from Manson. That base hit the 3rd base bag. First pitch is a little outside. One ball, no strikes, potential tying run aboard at first. Jada Lee just singled her way on. The 1-0 pitch is fouled off. Now 22 to 24 minutes away from tip-off of the first game to the left side. Again, if you're on Facebook, go to TBC Eagles Men's Basketball, and there you'll click the link to where you'll be able to watch the gentlemen play for the national championship beginning tonight. They'll have to win 3 in a row to do so. The 1-2, high pop fly into center. Lopez lost her footing, could not find it, and the ball gets away. Tying run coming around, and she will score. Jada Lee, who singled her way aboard, ends up scoring. That's going to go down as a double for Fincham and an RBI. Lopez lost her footing and was unable to get back up in time to make the play. We are tied at 8. Cannot field it in time, and runners are safe at the corners. That'll be an error on the second baseman. And Courtney Bird in the infield, out to talk to Springer to settle her down. Due up next, the leadoff hitter, Kelsey Milner. She is 0 for 4 with an RBI and a chance to put her team back into the run at third. Potential insurance run at first. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Springer delivers a ground ball towards short. Ingram will field and step on the bag and retire the side. 6U on the putout. The tying run has scored. RBI double from Amy Fincham, and as we go to the bottom of the 6th, we're tied up at 8. Amy Fincham, the hometown girl from Elkins, West Virginia, junior, nodded home the tying run with an RBI double into center. Jada Lee scored the 8th run to give us the situation we're in now. Eagles 8, Senators 8. Eagles now batting in the bottom of the 6th. Yasmin Brown, number 9 hitter, followed by Courtney Bird and Lena Springer at the top of the order. First pitch is in there for a strike. Brown is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Tied up at 8. Eagles looking to take the lead in the bottom half. A pop-up that's going to reach the bleachers. Well, if the Eagles can push across at least one, then Springer will have a chance to close it out, get the team the win. Ava Willis with the pitch, and it is upstairs. Haley Grindstaff now off the hook. It is now Springer against Willis. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. In the dirt. Evens up the count at 2-2. Eagles have 1 player left on the bench. Alexandria Tolaire. Trinity Baptist playing with 10 today. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Willis. Misses up high for ball 3. That would be a big start to the inning if Trinity Baptist can get that leadoff hitter aboard. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High pop foul out of play. Ava Willis has done a very nice job since coming in. She is retired 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Right now, battling Springer. Brown at the plate, and this one misses inside. Ball 4. That was a close pitch. I had to wait to see what the umpire called. Eagles have the leadoff hitter aboard. That is a first base runner allowed by Ava Willis. Courtney Bird at the plate. She is 0 for 2. Last time reached on an error, stole a base. She's also walked and scored twice. First pitch from Willis. Right at the top of the zone. Bird disagrees, but that's strike 1. Ava Willis, a freshman from Falls Church, Virginia, now has a chance to win the ball game. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball towards left. On its way back, and it is gone. That ball hit the top of the fence and kept on going, and Courtney Bird has given the Eagles a 2-run lead. For Bird, her second home run of the season. And RBIs 3 and 4, her 3rd run scored today. That ball hit the top of the fence and kept on going, and the Eagles lead it 10-8. First hit allowed by Ava Willis. Bases empty, still nobody out. Lena Springer, pitcher at the plate, now with a 2-run lead. She's had a pretty good day. Pop up, a walk, a base hit, 2 runs batted in, and 2 runs scored. First pitch misses up high. The Eagles have homered twice. Kazira Odoms in the first, Courtney Bird just a moment ago. It'll be up to Springer now to shut the door, pick up the win. Line drive right at the first baseman for the out. Katie Manson right there playing close. That ball got on her in a major league hurry. I hope that glove is well padded. Manson fielded that drive, and that ball was tattooed. So 1 out. Odoms has driven in 2. 2 for 2 plus a walk. Solo homer in the first. RBI, bases on balls in the 3rd. A base hit and a run scored in the 4th. First pitch was a strike. Willis with the pitch, misses low and outside. Except for small spot in right center, the rest of the field now in the shade. The lights have come on. 1 ball, 1 strike, pitch on the way, misses low and inside. It's 2-1. Sun is still out, but it's going down, and it's behind the trees, providing us a lot of shade, but also dropping the temperatures down some. It's going to get pretty cool here in Jacksonville in just a little while. 2-1 on the way, and Odoms might have chased one up and out of the zone, and she chopped it foul. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Eagles lead 10-6. Payoff pitch. Ball 4, and a runner is aboard with 1 out. That is the 2nd time that Odoms has walked, and the 4th time she has reached base today. Walk number 2 allowed by Willis. Cleanup hitter Alexis Adams at the plate. She is 1 for 3. 2-run double in the 4th. Pitch on the way. Hot shot foul down the left side. That 2-run double made the score 8-4. Davis and Elkins then came back to tie it up, and Courtney Bird's 2-run homer earlier this inning has given the Eagles a 10-8 lead. No balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. High pop foul. Out of play. So no balls and 2 strikes. Hello to Riley Anderson leaving us a comment on the top chat. Thanks for letting us know you're watching. 0-2, line drive, base hit in the center. And Odoms will stop at second. Willis had to duck out of the way. Thank God that ball did not hit her. Well, the Eagles have 2 on, 1 out. Very hard line drive from Adams right up the middle. That is hit number 2 this inning for the Eagles. Sierra Warren at the plate. She has a 2-run single to her credit earlier today. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Warren 1 for 3 overall. Chance to tack on an insurance run. Eagles lead by 2. No balls and a strike. Odoms at second, Adams at first. Pitch in the dirt, evens up the count. Lopez waits on deck. Warren has a lot of room on the ground up the middle. Here's a pitch, line drive, foul to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. The only out of this inning, a vicious line drive from Springer right at the first baseman, Manson, for an out. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line, and that's going to be caught in foul territory by Ali, and that is out number 2. Warren hit the ball pretty well, but Ali was able to camp under it and make the play. So 2 outs. Here's Natalia Lopez. And Willis a chance to get out of the inning without any further damage. Looking ahead to the top of the 7th, 2, 3, and 4 due up for Davis and Elkins, Crawford, Cairns, and Wade. First pitch, line drive into left, but that's right at the left fielder, and Ali puts it away. Unfortunately, she had to take only about a step and a half, and Lopez hit the ball hard and bidding for a 2-run extra base hit. But the Eagles get 2. The 2-run homer from Courtney Bird puts Trinity Baptist ahead 10-8 as we head to the 7th. Top of the 7th, Eagles lead 10-8. Jordan Crawford, Alyssa Cairns, Brittany Wade are the scheduled hitters. Lena Springer has gone the distance. 6 innings, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. Crawford 1 for 3 plus a walk. First pitch squares around a bunt. Throw to first. Just in time. Springer able to get the ball and turn and fire, and Crawford very nearly beat that out. She was hustling. So great job to get the first batter of the inning. Very important to do that. And here's Cairns at the plate. She has walked 3 times and been hit once. Stolen base and a run scored. Pitch on the way is a strike. Gina Ingram pulling the over towards third, giving a lot of room on the ground up the middle. Springer winds and delivers. A fastball that misses up high. Eagles looking for their first win of the season. Senators looking for their second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases empty, top of the 7th. Pitch on the way is a called strike on the outside corner. Springer ahead in the count. Eagles looking to knock down the ball and get the out. 1-2. Springer winds and delivers. High fly ball into center. Lopez giving chase and makes the catch on the run. 2 outs. Eagles 1 out away from victory. Once this ball game ends, we will stop the feed and we'll start up a new one, usually about half an hour after the first game finishes. Here is Brittany Wade. She is 0 for 3. Been on base once as a hit batsman, and the first pitch up and away. Springer's only 2 strikeouts have been Brittany Wade. 1 ball, no strikes. Doesn't matter how you get this out. Eagles just need to get the out. Pitch on the way, misses in the dirt. Wade ahead in the count. Hit the ball pretty hard her last time up. A ground ball to the third baseman, Kazira Odoms. Courtney Bird out to the mound. Wants to make sure the 2 of them are on the same page. Courtney's father, Jamie, the assistant coach. Courtney's mother and sister, the official scorekeepers of TBC Eagles softball. Very, very softball-oriented family. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive right at Odoms. That is out number 3, and the Eagles have won the ball game. Very hard line drive from Wade right at Odoms. Trinity Baptist wins this one 10-8. Lena Springer the winner. 7 innings pitched, 8 runs, 7 of them earned. Ava Willis takes the loss in relief. 2 runs, both earned. The game-winning home run from Courtney Bird gave the Eagles the 2-run victory. I'm going to call the player of the game in game number 1, Kazira Odoms, on base 4 times, a solo home run in the first, an RBI bases loaded walk in the third, and a base hit and a run scored in the fourth. So Kazira Odoms, Game 1's player of the game. We'll stop the feed now and start up another one when the ladies take the field once again. Join us for Game 2 in about half an hour right here on YouTube, TBC Eagles. Stay with us.